We will be discussing in this course what Agile is, and just as important, what Agile is not. Our goal is to come away with the understanding that Agile is a broad term that encompasses not only many methods, but is primarily a mindset. Let's see what many think Agile is. Many things get called Agile. Maybe a combination of all of these. Many teams think we are Agile because, and they choose a few items in this list. Team can be doing these things, but their projects and processes are as Agile as Niagara Falls, completely waterfall. This happens because we tend to focus on common Agile practices, without thinking about the foundation they came from. So these things listed here are common among Agile teams, but as we will see, they are not Agile in themselves. Again, we are not Agile because we are doing daily syncs, or because we now use sprints. We want to help them see the need to know the roots and origins of the practices they may already know. But before we get further into the origin of these practices, let's talk a little bit about the history of software development, where the term Agile came from, then try our best to fill in this gap. To understand what something is, it is important to understand how it got there. So to understand the essence of Agile, we need to go back to where it started. In the early 1990s, as the PC market began to boom, especially in business, software development faced a crisis. It was referred to as the application development crisis, or application delivery lag. Industry experts estimated that the time between a validated business need and an actual application in production was about 3 years. Problem is, businesses moved faster than that. Within the space of 3 years, requirements, systems, and even entire businesses were likely to change. So many projects ended up being cancelled partway through, and projects that were completed didn't meet all the business's current needs, even if the project's original scope was met. The root cause was that improvements in computing power and demand for them had outpaced the ability of programmers to keep up, especially with their current method of developing software, what we call today the Waterfall method. How bad was it? According to a report, published by Wiley & Sons from 1990, claim these numbers. Only 2% of the software produced can be used productively after delivery. 3% can be used only after modifications. 19% requires major redesigns. 47% is no longer used a short time after delivery. And 29% is so bad that it is undeliverable. So at this time, the Agile Manifesto was born. A declaration of 4 bold value statements that became the basis of a new approach of software development that would change the industry forever.